Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Kaiserreich. As the Qing government, let us continue on from where we last left off. So, Anjing, who is now, our friend, I would say, more so far our friend than most of the other people in China, have won their war, and they should be able to kill the left KMT soon enough. I can actually, what I can do? I can also send air volunteers, basically do what I did last time, and just say, you know what? You want some... You don't have an airport. Why? You had an airport last time, didn't you? Am I out of my mind? Refugees from Sichuan. Yeah, okay. 1,800 manpower per week is, I think, pretty good. Send volunteers. We already sent volunteers. Wait, did I send volunteers to you? No. I'm not too sure why I can't send you volunteers, even though I feel like I should be able to. Yeah, okay, well, I don't know. It looks like they're going to win their war anyway. The Baodan Rebellion in Siam. Yeah, so you guys can fight against each other. It really doesn't make a huge difference to me whatsoever. Like, I know you're still training up. We're at 60, so we've almost, maybe... have reached a single level of army reform, which it looks like there are 3 levels. Or there's 4. Depending on if the first star is counted already. Like, do I need to do... Is this... I don't know. There's either 3 or 4 levels we gotta do. China has declared their independence. Not that I care too much. I mean, it's nice to have somebody else who's opposing Germany. Even though I really don't think the Germans have too much of any influence in China at all at this point. Because we have zero influence. Things like a little bit of cooperation. I wish I could cancel our military access. I don't need military access. I need... We already sent volunteers. I don't know if that's true. Xinjiang clique has erupted into war. Which is you. Yeah, that's fine. I'm pretty sure you were the ones who were, like, at least somewhat supportive of me, at least according to the Chinese factions map mode. Or, I guess, the list. So I can support you, I would. No, see, Xinjiang clique is aligned to me. You're both aligned to me, so I don't care who wins. No matter what, I come out on top. I appreciate that. So right now we're getting 0.052. And I was capped at 500. Yeah, so like every day, every 10 days we get like a single point. And so it'll be 10 days, we need 100 points. That's like 1,000 days. Unless I'm doing my math wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's like 1,000 days, which is way too long. I mean, we've gotten 12 in about a... You know what? Yeah, stop training. You've already gotten yourself to pretty high skill levels. So I think... also, I have not been doing my focus. What do I want to do? I want to get this. Mostly, because I'm trying to think. Do we want to... The Northwest conflict hasn't begun, so I mean, that's fair. Destroy isolated warlords. At least 2 of the following must be true. The left KMT is about to die soon. Or rebuild the Zhili coalition. I think we probably want to rebuild the alliance first. Yeah, so we're going to get you done, and then we're going to immediately go for rebuild the Zhili coalition. Like, I don't care about any of the other stuff, like army reform. That's nice and all. But it's significantly better, I would say, to actually have some sort of alliance structure kind of established in any regard. What's after that, by the way? Integration by force, benevolent integration, the war of national resistance. Okay. I feel like we're in an okay spot. And we also got like 2 more techs. We're pretty open right now. So what are we gonna go? We're gonna go for industry. We are going to go for support weapons, and we're going to follow that up with... I mean, mass assault. Does mass assault make any sense? If you already have a lot, I mean, you've got to go mass assault as China, right? Like, I feel like it's the only one you can really go for. You guys are voting for famine relief in Sichuan. I really don't know if it makes any difference for us at all. And we'll also upgrade our rifles. I know it's going to make our efficiency pretty bad, but I'm kind of okay with that. I don't think I've ever actually clicked this button, which is probably like my own fault. Like, it's probably actually really useful. Okay, you know what? You just hold position. I don't know if I can do anything with you at this point, unfortunately. Like, I would like to send you over to Engineering, but I mean, I can see your troops. I just can't get military access through you. And I can't... I wonder if I can't send you volunteers because of, because when we sent the volunteers last time, the war, like, immediately ended. That might be the case. I don't really know 100%. Also, how powerful are you to the north? You have 10 to 27 divisions, so we do almost outnumber you. And we have a decent fortifications on our borders. You are all going to be done within the month, which is nice. Because you're at level 1, and you are going to boost it up to level 3, I think? Yeah. So I think that's pretty good. I will take those massive fortifications everywhere. It should also complete this automatically. Yeah, I mean, it really was not that bad at all. I was thinking... You already have a chief of army. Could I replace... I could replace you. Max entrenchment. You know what? 10% attack? I think you're both pretty okay. I am going to go up to limited conscription, mostly because there's absolutely no penalty to do so. And we're going to have, like, so much manpower. We'll have what? Probably, like, we have 1.15 right now. That's with our penalties. So no matter what, we're looking pretty good. Send you over to Orange Army. Shang-Chi, I know you don't like me. Mostly because I own this territory, and maybe also the south. Yeah, let's rebuild the coalition. For sure. Then we can fight isolated warlords. I'm not too sure who exactly that entails. Because I'm fine fighting anybody and everybody. Is that a little bit suicidal? Oh, potentially, yes. For sure. Japan right now. Song. Are you? You're you. No, you're not. You're you. No. Oh, you've changed. You're now Social Democratic. Okay, so you're probably KMT aligned at this point. It's you. Yeah, I am going to support you. For sure. I think just having this entire area kind of be under our control is good. I mean, again, hopefully they don't screw things up too much. Because you're now a military government under the KMT. Are you the KMT leader? At least I'm pretty sure you're the KMT. Again, if you split up and start fighting each other, I'm okay with that. You're KMT aligned, but you're not the KMT leader. Okay. I think that's okay. I think, yeah, no. Everything is going not according to plan, for sure. But they're definitely going better than I would expect. 3.5 thousand rifles. Like, I just don't want to train up... Of course, okay. We'll train up a handful more troops. But reinforcements are top priority. And they'll always be top priority for now. Democratic left is being declared victory in Brazil. We'll see if they actually go syndicalist. I don't know if I've ever seen Brazil naturally go syndicalist before. At least I don't think so. Okay. Xinjiang has won their war. And we can rebuild the coalition. Which I think is important. And I think I want to... Click power. I think we can ignore this one for now. Let's default on the debt. What can I do? Continue army reform. Qing influences by the market liberal. You're not high enough yet. We can reunite you. We can what does this do? I mean, I'm going to do it anyways. If you would, like, join into my, like, a faction or just become part of the country, you have agreed. We have created a faction. Look at us go. The Northern Zhili clique has been formed. Thank you, Shandong, for being a good ally of ours. I'm thinking, because you're not a puppet, you're just in the faction. You're at 21%. Is there anything I can do to boost this up more? Like, are you boosting it up? No, you're not. Which is unfortunate. Default on our debt. We can court some generals. Getting all the factories would be lovely. But I do think we also want probably like benevolent integration. Mostly because we do want to save our manpower. We want to save our equipment for the war with Japan, which is coming at some point. And war, of course, with the defending government in the north. So Japan has stayed democratic. I don't know if that has any influence on their... How much points are we getting? 1.26 a day is actually pretty good. Yeah, give me that construction speed upgrade. For sure. Right now, we're getting 2 out of 6. I could create an agency, but I really don't think there's a reason to do so at the moment. You guys also are really not doing a fantastic job. Like, the left KMT... Like, there's no factories, I think, in their territory. And I don't know how you haven't... They probably also, like, don't have that much manpower, right? Yeah, they have, like, 1,000 manpower. I mean, they're holding out longer than they should, which is unfortunate. Like, how, 52, it's roughly equal in terms of casualty rates. Again, not that casualties matter so much with China. It's more, of course, equipment loss, which is probably, like, the much greater concern. You're developing the 9 provinces. Don't develop anything. Go to hell. That's what you should do. You have 12 days left. Maybe it would also make sense to do, like, on our own and get some army experience going. Hopefully this doesn't screw us over too much. Yeah, no, I think we're fine. I'm sure we're fine. Work with Manchu generals. Yeah, a bunch of generals do get some more attack and defense, which I think that's pretty good. We defaulted on our debts. I don't know if... The army experience plus 20 is nice. Remove Fractured Empire. Let's do benevolent integration. If we can just annex Shaodong clique right into the territory. The Yunnan cliques fall in the Civil War. Again, we love to see it. For sure. The Indo-Chinese Union probably is not going to survive forever. We will see. Like, the AI has a much more difficult time holding that together than the player does, for sure. So we got a research. Let us go with... we're already getting land auction. We could go for better aircraft. Nah, better industry. We want our industry to be as strong as possible. Okay, the Cairo conference has been called up as well. Why is there so much pausing? Like, that's what I don't... I don't know. It's probably from you guys forming. Okay, that's probably what that pause was. Standoff in America. We knew it was going to be a 4-way civil war because Huey Long was elected to the presidency. So I'm sure soon enough they will all be at war as well. I wish I can launch this... Oh, your independence is guaranteed by Japan. I was like hoping I could just do like a preemptive invasion, but clearly that is not in the cards at the moment. Who's giving you support? You're getting support from the Hardy Commune, which is not a huge surprise. By the way, is there any troops here? Or are you just not marching into the territory? Because that's a good question to ask, because I don't know. You're reconciling with KMT in Sichuan. Serbia has a new king. I just... Please just die. Thank you very much. That would help me out significantly. Okay, East Turkestan capitulated, so I think you were supportive of us. And I appreciate your potential support. Decision integrates I don't know why there's like 2 different numbers here. War between Hu and the Buddhist. Is that in... That's you. Okay, that's you against Tibet and Mongolia. Less than ideal, because we probably we don't want this happening. Mongolia intervening in our affairs. Not ideal. Not ideal. We do have more decisions available. We could send small arms to Maklik. We can also send them volunteers. Yeah, absolutely send those volunteers. We can send heavy equipment if we had support equipment. But like, what did they just like get a handful of guns? Yeah, it's 200 rifles. I mean, we're spending 50 rifles to give them 200. That is a decent exchange for sure. We're basically just multiplying our guns from nothing. How many guys do you actually have? 4 to 20. 5 to 27. You don't like us because we claim their territory. We can send 0 of our planes. I could send them volunteers, but I am worried about that slightly. We would, I think, maybe get a little bit of army experience out of it. So, I mean, there are some reasons that we would want to. You're way too expensive. Let's get better light tanks. Like, we are already making them. So I think that's an okay way for us to go here. And you know what? Let's just have these guys train up, and we'll just, like, not deploy them quite yet. I don't think they're necessary to have them on the field right now. At some point in the future, sure. There's an airport here. Did I send volunteers to you? I did. I sent them. I sent the KMT the planes. That is completely my own fault. Whoops-a-daisy. And I can't not send them volunteers, so I apologize for being dumb. That shouldn't have happened. We get 2 civilian factories from this. Let's go for on our own. Get our military plan up a little bit here. So is that just for you? I think so. I think it just affects this. So they are slightly cheaper, I think. I think this used to be 50. They also integrate slightly faster. But like, when are we actually ever going to take over Shaanxi? I don't know. The cooperation is still low. I just don't know what I can do. Maybe you have to ask me for the cooperation first. Potentially. Stand with Beijing. I'm assuming that's what you've done. I hope so, at least. Because if you're not standing with Beijing, you are an asshole. Because I have supported you in your conflict. But it might not be a choice. It might automatically complete because I've supported them. Which makes sense. Maklik, you are very much dead. Okay, so you have won your war. Which means once you're done, I can destroy isolated warlords. Because you're at what, 21%? I'm glad that you're as strong as you are. Please don't attack Shaodong Clique. I don't know if that's a possibility for you, but... Of course, I would prefer you not to do anything like that. We could send you small arms. We'll send you guns just because I can. Also, I have no reason to keep the command power. Actually, can I upgrade any of you? Aggressive Assaulter? Breakthrough plus 10%? Yeah, we'll be an Aggressive Assaulter and also be defensive. I feel like that's an okay combination there. To spend our points. Because Breakthrough is really, really nice. For sure. I think Maklik kind of has no future whatsoever, which is most unfortunate. So you guys have gone Radsock. Anqing is victorious, fantastic. So I don't know. You haven't actually gone with Gandhi then, right? I don't know. Maybe you'll go with Gandhi and then unify with the new India. I mean, that'd be a little bit strange. I don't know how that works for us. We can visit them or send Wu to Chen. Yeah, I mean, Wu is the real leader here, so I feel like sending them to Enqing might be more meaningful. I mean, we can actually probably do both for sure. Yeah, just do both. And I do have 163 political power, so we might as well spend that on something here. Artillery. I mean, let's go for infantry manufacturing. I know we're not any time close for getting a new rifle. I think those will lock in 39. Yeah, but we do have a cheat. We might as well get you going. You're on 1938, so we're definitely going a little bit ahead of time on that. Well, with our 10% reduction, I think it's still okay for us to do. How many guns do I have? I have 285 in reserve. So let's deploy 4 troops. Hold them back. Of course, you're all going to join up with Orange Army. I mean, Shaanxi doesn't look like they have enough troops to actually cover their entire border, which is nice. I mean, a theoretical invasion could work. Fingers crossed on that one. We 15 days on you. We get a little more army experience. Unfortunately, I do think we just destroy Iceland warlords. But who does that include? The Northwest conflict. I'm assuming. What is the Northwest conflict? Are you the North? I mean, you're North and West, so I'm assuming this is a Northwest conflict. We also have a few more factories. 40-40. Yeah, we have 60% down towards the south. So, you know, let's put them down there, probably far away from a potential front line with a defending government. But I feel like if we can destroy isolated warlords, Shaanxi, I think it's got to be the first one. You have German officer training? How dare you? 21%. When do you guys take effect? In a few days, okay. Washington's already fallen, that is hilarious. You're going to get us 2% boost. So we didn't join the Reichspakt. Okay, so now you're at 23. That's a little bit of a boost. Next, we want to contact anti-concessionist leaders, which costs us 50 political power. We'll be there quite soon. Please receive a warm welcome in Nanjing. Excellent news for us. They gave us, I think, another 2% boost, which I appreciate. Another war is happening in the world, but that is nothing we have to concern ourselves with. I think we just make more rifles. Because basic infantry, while they're not the best, we do want to get those done. It's just, you know, having a lot of infantry is still pretty good for us. Because you do cost some artillery, but we do have a lot of artillery in production. So I'm not too worried about that. But I do think there's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks so much for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, my thumbs up. And not enjoyed, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.